Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dying time has returned to the bus bucket. I bet that's something you don't hear every day. It is going to be Pus and Pestilence versus Beast Friends. And here we have the Pus and Pestilence team. They're the home team, pushed by Turbo Frog. And hey, it looks like Tom Brady's back. Hey, welcome back, Tom Brady. Well, although it can't really be Tom Brady, he's coming back from the dead. I'm not quite sure if Nurgle team has, or if the Nurgles bring back from the dead, but certainly looks like him. They finally gotten enough money to bring back somebody like him. And it looks like they have enough money for a mercenary player, a star mercenary player. That's probably because Beast Friends have a high team value. They're coached by Husker fans, so he has apparently brought in a bunch of Nebraskans, and like most Nebraskans, they are really horny. And I saw one with tentacles, so this really must be a Nebraska team. Yep, a big guy with gigantic horns, gigantic cow with horns. It's from Nebraska. Alright, so now we're going to go for the coin flip. Who's going to get it? Wait, aren't those both heads? So that is a trick coin, because both sides are heads. I'm going to call heads from now on that. Alright, so the two are going to get set up. There we first have Pus and Pestilence getting set up. I wonder if Jane Austen is part of this team. She really should be. Alright. And Beast Friends go to kick up. That was Pus and Pestilence kicks off. Beast Friends gets an extra reroll. And a spell has gone over Beast Friends. They have been frozen in place. They cannot move. And so, Pus and Pestilence is getting a free move, charging in there, knocking down one of their players. In fact, that's a Beastman versus Beastman. That's a Nurgle Beastman knocking down a Beast Friend, Beastman. Yeah, that's a Chaos Beastman. Then they're just charging through that gap since the Beast Friends are frozen in a spell, and they're frozen again! Actually, I'm kidding. For those of you who play Blood Bowl, you know that that's actually impossible, and I can't pull the wool over your eyes, so I'm going to actually explain what happened here. They had played one time, and the game froze, and so then when they went in to play it a second time, the Husker fan was a real good sport, and he said that the Pus and Pestilence player can just simply get his touchdown back, so they basically just agreed to let him just kind of walk in, because he had actually scored a point in the game that had crashed. So he had scored it on turn 5, so they took it to turn 5. He got his touchdown, so now they could reset and start playing for real. But in this world, we're going to say there was a magical spell that froze them all, because this is all what we're seeing, and that's all that's important. So, the Nurgle has 1 point, and here we have our sexy cheerleaders. Oh, baby. Be sure to get your dollar out and put it, or your gold piece out, and stuff it where the sun don't shine. Alright, so we're coming back for the next part of it. It's going to be the Pus and Pestilence kicking off to the Beast Friends. And who would this be now? It can't be Tom Brady. He's dead, and I don't think they brought him back from the dead. So he's going to be Eli Manning. That's it. We'll have to have his brother there on the opposite team somewhere. Throw a rock. Infectious Ted got injured. No, Infectious Ted! No, get up, Infectious Ted! Oh, my God. Oh, the humanity. Alright. Oh, hey, there's the guy right by the ball. There we go. There'll be his brother. That'll be Peyton Manning. I know they have team names, or their names of their own made by their teams, but we don't care here. Alright, Tentacle Man is running over this way. He looks kind of like a Rastafarian or something. Actually, he looks like a character from Star Wars. There's a character like that. Alright. Oh, the guy cannot pick up the ball. It's dropping it. The Beast Friends are having difficulty getting the ball. There we go. And they used their 1 reroll on that. Oh! And Peyton Manning takes a fall as he goes trying to slip by. He trips. So now it goes to Pus and Pestilence. What are they going to do? Alright. Whoa! And, he gets 2 skulls and he cannot re-roll it. And so Eli Manning goes down. He just simply looks at somebody and goes knocked down. Well, it's alright. They got the free spell on their side, or allowed them to go and get a touchdown. So the Beast Friends need this, need some bit of luck for themselves. Alright, now one of the Beastmen going over to their left, making a gap, using his horns. It's their favor when they move and attack. And knock him on his face. Tekethotei. What is it with these people and these difficult names? Oh, there's a guy. I like the Oh, it's okay, he's got the ball. And he's throwing it. Passed by Tentacor into the hands of Clockwork Grim. Siesh. Oh, these names, they're killing me. Don't see a lot of passes from Chaos because their throws tend to be a bit chaotic. And the Mountain with flowers all over his face knocks down Ooze. And a frenzy comes from another guy with flowers, not on his face, but on his crotch. Ah, that's a little bit dirty. Some of these, the beastmen... Wait a minute, the flowers on their crotches, and they're the beastmen... This is bestiality, isn't it? These people are sick. Sick, I tell ya! And there's a guy with a flower in his heart, and his crotch, and his face! He's just got flowers everywhere! Alright, the Rastafarian goes running. Alright, and here comes Eli Manning getting up, shaking it off. What the heck happened? Where's everybody? What happened? Bro, what happened? I don't know, you know what happened? I don't know, I'm just sort of dazed and confused here. Oh, and the star player goes down. He tried to slip by, but someone tripped him up right by a bird. And continues to tramp him up, even though they tried to cheat. And so it's a turnover. Looks like the last turn of the half. Wow, they just are running out of time here. Beast Friends are going to try to do what they can to get that ball down the field. The guy is clear. Matt the Flatulent is injured. Oh no, Matt the Flatulent, get up, Matt the Flatulent. He's lying on the ground farting. And he's doing a lot of other moves when he really needs to get that ball into the end zone here. But he's got to use his horny attack there, and all he does is push the guy back toward the ball player, which seems odd, but this should be over as soon as he can get that ball into the end zone. And here he goes, going for the touchdown, and it is stopped just short. Actually, he slid over the end zone. It shouldn't really count, but it just stopped just barely short. He is not able to make it into the end zone. This half is going to end 1-0, so now they're just going to do damage to each other, just beat one another to a pulp. And another one gets tripped, although it sort of slips the wrong way when he's getting tripped. They should be slipping forward. Instead, they're slipping backward, which is a little odd, but oh well, anyway. Alright. Who is this star player, anyway? Lord Borak. Oh my god, I am going after you. That was a horrible Borat impression. My apologies, everybody. But he is a horrible Borat impersonator, so there you go. He's hiding his face, even. Alright, we are at the halftime. The Beast Friends are going to... No, they don't get the ball. The Pus Pestilence gets the ball this time. So it is just completely working against Beast Friends this time. That guy Husker fan was a real good sport to allow them to just have that point, because that may just cost them this game. And this is sort of an important one because this is the last of the season for both of these teams, and they both are pretty high up in the rankings. Now, it's interesting with this setup here. Let's go ahead and pause it real quick. You can see the setup here. Actually, I'll just go real quick. I think they're going to kick it off here in a second, but I just want to show this setup here. Husker fan is, the player himself is a big, regular American football fan, and he likes to set things up very, common, like a real type of game, meaning that he has, receivers on the back, or, what are those called when they're the defense? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Here we go. He likes to have receivers on the end, and then a couple safeties. Actually, in this particular case, I guess he's playing defense, so he's just doing the couple safeties in the back. And then these are not running backs. I can't think of what they're called. All of you football fans are like, it's called this. Anyway, and in his particular case, he has a couple of layers of them, and then he's got a line in the middle. Whereas the one who's playing Pus Pestilence is very much of a long-running Blood Bowl player. And so he sets his up to be a little more strategic specifically to what works in Blood Bowl. In this particular case, it looks pretty chaotic. He has his worm guy right over here on the left side, star player in the middle, which that actually makes some sense, but it seems like he's got a few guys over here, but not really all next to each other, so it doesn't imply a drive that direction, and a couple of them over here, so I'm not quite sure what his particular plan is right now, although he is still setting it up. Alright, well that doesn't really answer much at all. There's a little bit of an I formation here, but it's just kind of... It looks like he's being as chaotic as his He's trying to be. Oh, well, anyway, alright, so kickoff, and it's a blitz. Oh, if it wasn't bad enough already for... Oh, wait a minute, no, that's right, this is the Beastmen. I forgot who was in offense and who was in defense here. That's right, I keep forgetting that. Alright, well, so, Beast friends get the blitz. They need this bit of luck, so they're all going to line. That's actually an interesting choice, except for one guy a little bit back. Rather than moving anyone past the line, they're just putting everybody at the line. And the ball goes... Oh, right there in the middle to Juck the Moldy. Just right there on the line. No defense or anything like that. They're just going to try to push through, I suppose. Well, he does have his two biggest players on either side of him. So, Mercenary knocks forward. One of his... What are those zombies? What are those? Rotter. One of the Rotters comes to his aid. Pestigur. Oh, okay, so he's not a beast man, he's a Pestigur. Ooh. Tendagor is stunned by one of the stinky guys. Alright, and Eli... Oh, he licks him! Licks him and knocks him down. Well, I know a lot of dogs that do that. He's like, you see that, bro? Did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. It was a pretty good hit. Yeah, it was pretty good, huh? Yeah, it was pretty good, bro. You keep it up. It's the brothers, you know, being supportive of one another. Oh, and pulling back. Pulling around. So, he did, you know, he gave the ball to the guy in the front, but he did manage to rush people up there to block for him. So, now for the Beast Friends. Coming around for the blitz. And knocks a Rotter out of the way. Asthmatic Chad is knocked unconscious. He's knocked out. Alright. And now he's actually right there in the face of the ball carrier. And he's got his couple, 2 layers of it. Right there, he's going to have to break through. Ooh. Oh, and Peyton Manning knocked down Eli Manning. His brother against brother. And he's lying there like, oh, why'd you have to do that, brah? He's like, sorry, brah, I had to hit you. And Tentacle Man goes around. They basically have... Oof. Wow. Alright, Pus Pestilence is really breaking through. Basically, yeah, the, or not Pus Pestilence, I mean the, the Beast Friends. Alright, and he gets up, he's like, whoa, what, brah? What's up? Why you gotta be hating on me, brah? He's like, I didn't hate on you. Ow, it hurt! Oh, well, that's because Mom always liked you best. She didn't like me best, she liked you best. Alright, back to the game. Oh, and that is why that guy is why Borat is a star player. Oh, and he is sending someone forward. Pus Pestilence is sending forward a potential receiver. And up. Oh, and he is gonna throw it. He's gonna try it. And Chuck the Moldy threw it and got it intercepted by Beast Friends. Beast Friends now have the ball. Man standing right in front of him caught it. Who is that? Who was that madman? Douse Danglemark. I knew I shouldn't have asked. Alright. So now the Beast Friends have it. Are they going to be able to go and tie this game? Ball carrier is going to just throw it to one of his players to take it. And it's going to be caught by Douse Danglemark. Oh, yeah, no. Douse Danglemark is the one who threw it. But it is intercepted by Pus Pestilence. Pus Pestilence now has the ball again. That was intercepted by Ooze, the Nurgle warrior. Someone who doesn't usually have the ball. Oh, that is disgusting. Licking his butt this time. You see that, brah? That was pretty good, huh? Oh, I knocked that guy down. It's just great to do their expressions. Alright, then the mercenary is going to be doing a mighty blow to start clearing the way for Pus and Pestilence to get it down the field. And the ball carrier, instead of moving, he's just going to kick somebody in the face. That is Pus and Pestilence all over the place. Oh, and a guy slapped him in the butt. Did you see? He slapped the guy in the butt and he went falling down. You know, last time when we had Tom Brady as him, we saw him as sort of a blues singer. Well, I like how he looked away, and then we looked back, he's like, whoa, you surprised me, what are you doing there? But yeah, he just kind of looks like he's singing the blues or something like that. I see this kind of character as always just being some kind of, oh man river, and oh man river, he just seems... Oh, anyway, sorry, I won't torture you with all that. I guess the ball is... Oh, actually, Beast Friends are moving in on him. I should watch because there might be another interception. They are knocking the ball player back, but only knocking him back into their own players. And it's more knocking players into one another. Oh, and a frenzy hit. Knocking his player back and getting in the face of the ball carrier. Actually, once again, a couple players who look like... You know, it's easy to mix these guys up because they look so much alike. They have a lot of the same guys. It's just the Nurgle players are like infected versions of them. And Tentacle Man, gonna knock out an enemy man. May look similar. That don't matter. Tentacle Man's gonna kick your ass. And Pus and Pestilence players coming to the aid of their ball carrier, knocking a fellow Beastman on his butt. I know that that's not actually a Beastman, but I don't care. That was you. Nurgle version of that is different. Oh! Big slap by a... What is the Beast of Nurgle? Oh, looks like he's knocking a ball into somebody. Oh, instead he's throwing it to his star player, who now has the ball. He's running for it. He's going down the field. He is out in the open with nobody near him. He's going for it. He went a little bit further, and he is out of the range of a lot of the Beast Men, of the Beast Friends. So here comes the Beast Friend coming up to get behind him, and they're going to go in for the blitz to get that ball back. Oh, no, he isn't going to quite make there. Flower Man isn't going to quite make it. There we go, here it comes. Oh, he had to slip out of a possible hit there. And he gets knocked on his butt since the ball carrier has, since Borat has block. And that is it for the Beast Friends. Here comes the blitz to knock down one of them. Oh, and, oh, okay, he has a reroll left. I think now that is the last reroll. Both of them are out of rerolls at this point. But that is enough to take the Beast Friends out of the running there and run in for it. And Pus and Pestilence goes in for a second touchdown. Of course, it won't go to any of their players. It's going to go to the star player, but he will become more valuable for others to get that mercenary. And here we go again with our lovely cheerleaders and the ones carrying them. Ah, get it? They're the pom-poms. Alright. Here we are in blackness. Alright, here we go for the is dead and injured. Nobody's actually been killed in this game, so it isn't a true Blood Bowl game now, is it? Reserves now have 3. That was, I believe that was Pus and Pestilence. And the Beastmen, I think, have, yeah, they still have all of their players. There isn't a real big damage game here. Not a lot of people knocked out or killed or anything like that. By the way, the two players playing this, I happen to know, this is like their favorite game of all time. So you have a couple very passionate players here. All players of Beast Friends may move into one adjacent square. It's a quick snap. Alright, so Beast Friends keep getting, luck in terms of this, so I think they have some, rabid fans who really love them and all that sort of thing, even though they are in the Pus and Pestilence Stadium. But it's not enough to, and so they're getting these advantages, but it's not enough to be bringing them ahead, and unfortunately they are going to be losing this. Oh, well, it's a touchback, so they're going to be able to give it to whoever they want, so maybe this won't be a shutout. But with 3 or 4 turns left, there's not a lot of hope to do much. Alright, here comes Jedi Man. He's Tentacle Man, he's Jedi Man, he's Rastafarian Beast Man, he's everything. And now here's Horny Man doing the blitz. Looks like they're kind of going along both flanks and maybe see about a way through, because they do have a sort of a gap in the middle. Not really much of one, because Oh, because Nurgle has somebody guarding there. Oh, alright, I never even noticed they have a Dauntless character. Douse Dunglemark. Dauntless means that he can go against big creatures without fear, and he knocks the Nurgle creature on his butt. Eli Manning is down, so is his brother, Peyton. They're being useless at this particular moment. And Flower Man goes knocking through sunflowers all over his helmet and armor. And the frenzy works against him. Sometimes I'm not too crazy about the frenzy, because yes, you get a second attack, but sometimes you don't want that second attack. Sometimes you did well and you want to leave well enough alone. But anyway, you had to use it. And now Pus Pestilence gonna push through. At this particular point, they don't really need to even get... Well, they're getting to the ball. But at this point, they just need to stop the Beast Friends from doing very much, because there isn't much hope for them, but they can still get into their face and do some damage to them. This is the last game of this season, so they wouldn't be damaging them for any future games, but they certainly would be damaging them for future seasons. It is the Skaven bell in the background there, I just noticed. Right back there. I saw that in a Skaven game one time, just thought, oh, well, that's, you know, just for the Skaven. But I didn't realize they had them in some of these other people's stadiums. So, I suppose this is the Pus Pestilence one, and that would be a Pestilence bell of some sort, probably, so makes sense. Alright, goes back to Beast Friends. They do have the ball, they have a lot of people in front of them, but they are going to try to make a good showing of it. Oh, they're going to start by knocking down that mercenary player. You have caused us enough troubles through this game, young mister. You just lay down there. Oh, that's right, and they have no rerolls. You usually get a roll like that. It's like, oh, wait, gotta use a reroll. But when you're out of rerolls, nothing much happens. You just get your face knocked in. Alright. And that means a turnover. Oh, and Eli Manning just like, don't bother me, I'm resting. I'm just staying here. Peyton, can you tell Mom not to bother me? Okay. Masfagor is dead! Masfagor was one of their good players, one of the players that had some experience and everything. Oh my god. And I think they have used their apothecary. That was major. That was a big one. Masfagor was actually, I believe, one of the Beast Friend, not really star players, but certainly like second level or something like that. And these all started at first, at the beginning of last season. So, and with no rerolls, the Pus Pestilence player gets knocked down. But wow, that was big. Masfagor is gone. You know, at Blood Bowl tournaments, when they're on the field and they... alright, they're going to step on Peyton. I mean, this is the way that that the last time that particular creature was killed was by fouling it. and the other Manning brother is going to be knocked down. They're both just going to take a rest. They're just like, you know, we're home for summer vacation. We're just going to rest. Screw all this. You all do what you're going to do. We're just going to sleep. Alright, well, going in at the ball carrier. And knocks him down. That ball's going to go free. And go on to the other side of them. And Pus Pestilence, not that they need any more scoring, but they are right next to it. Here we go. And they're going to grab it. They're going to toss it to one of their friends. He's going to wave at him. He's going to go, thank you. Then he's going to kick... Oh, no. Yeah, then he's going to kick one of the other ones. One of the Beast Friends. And they're just going to kind of move around. This is really... And they're going to just simply insult him. This is, I think, says it all. Both of the Manning brothers just lying there. Just like, stop bothering me. Oh, yeah. I'm just really stupid, okay? Just leave me alone. Let me sleep. Because this game is just about over. There's nothing more really to do. I guess the Beast Friends do technically have one more turn, so they can just go in for some revenge. Just out of pure anger and all that. But, oh, there we go. One of the Beast Friends is going to knock down one of the Pus Pestilence players when the Pus Pestilence player tries to get him. And as they try to wake up the Minotaur, let's see, he's a wild animal. It's once again, he's like, don't bother me. We're home for summer vacation. He's just like, screw it. You guys just kick everybody else. We're just kind of like, give peace a chance. We got an animal and a question mark. Yeah, I'm a real animal, and I'm questioning life, man. Oh, and there's somebody tries to go, and that will do it. There's going to be the turnaround, and we end with a score of 2-0. Pus and Pestilence here. 2-0. Pus and Pestilence wins the game. Vinny the Wormy, who's a rotter, he gets MVP, which is weird. I don't remember him doing anything. And same with Pinagoras, the Beast Man. Wow. Well, that's that. I don't understand their MVP system, but whatever. They got it out of their asses. There you can see some of their stats there. We'll see some more of their statistics here. 50% ball possession by Pus and Pestilence. That's interesting. Less on the Beast Friends side because they didn't exactly do it as well. You can see all the rest of them there. 27 blocks sustained versus 24. 1 casualty sustained, 1 death sustained, and that was important because that was one of their important players. And they had 1 interception sustained on each side, which was funny because it was one turn right after the other. There's all the SPP. Pus and Pestilence got a bit more. Vinny the Wormy getting the most, I guess, for being his MVP, and same with Pinagors. Pinagors, I guess. We'll call him Pi. Right, and then here are your dice rolls. You can kind of see through all of that. And that is basically it. That was all of them. That'll be it for this particular one. We are in the last round of games, so this will be wrapping up soon. So be sure to watch for more. Subscribe to see them when they come out. And happy gaming, everybody.